class calling Torrance Tower, holding short runway 29 right, they call sign request.
Yes, Torrance Tower, Cirrus 747 Sierra Delta, holding short runway 29 right, looking for a right 270 departure.
Cirrus 747 Sierra Delta, Torrance Tower, roger, standby, landing traffic.
7 Sierra Delta.
Torrance Tower, career track 1032, holding
What did you
short,
learn on the last,
right, number 2,
from our last recent experience here? What are some things that stood out to you?
Right now?
Career track 1032, Torrance Tower,
coming
roger,
into here.
standby.
I mean,
I just want to do some reflection. So what stood out to you? What you realize? What you like? What you not like? What did
no,
you?
I didn't have an issue with anything. Everything happened, fast. Again, the one thing that messed me up was, the midfield, which I own that. I know I had my tools.
Swing 1 Sierra Lima, right down approved.
But because things were happening fast, instead of doing this, and I should have just asked.
Yeah.
I did learn that. And then as far as, we were high, obviously. So, I chopped the power, and then I don't know if you noticed, then I started bleeding off pressure just to get in the flaps range.
Do you remember what
Sierra
speed?
7 Sierra Delta, slinging the uplands in right close traffic, right 270 approved, runway 29 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 29 right, and right 270 for 7 Sierra Delta.
Awesome.
Wind 32010.
Beautiful. Do you want to do another normal or something else?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to get used to this position.
Let's do it. How does it feel?
Clear touch and go.
It feels good, but I
right
came in a little underpowered on the landing. I'm trying to gauge,
proof for touch and go on the go, 5 Sierra Lima.
everything, so.
Yep.
Okay.
Take it away.
All right, engine instruments are in the green. Airspeed is alive. We need to get back on center.
That's 344, turn left at Echo, contact ground.
South Echo, contact the ground, 344.
There we are. See the traffic we're following there?
Yep.
Cool. I like it.
Career track 1032, Cirrus on the opens, right 270, you're right down when notes approved, runway 29 right, clear for takeoff.
29 right, clear for
Keep
takeoff.
that heading. Keep that heading, Jimmy. Keep the heading. Whatever amount of right rudder you think you need in this plane, double it. How's that?
Really?
Yep. I mean, do you see the brick to the right there?
Traffic.
All right, we could turn crosswind.
Sling 21 Tango.
And we need more right rudder when you turn to the right.
2 mile final,
Make sense?
1,300 indicated when able to report in sight.
Sending now in, looking for that
Good.
traffic.
And you'll keep this turn coming and overfly the field. We should be at or above 16 at that point. Beautiful. And I got that traffic right there, no factor. Yep.
Vector Torrance Tower, make straight in, runway 29 right. Traffic over Tosca Refinery, 3001 indicated Cessna, talking to SoCal, southeastbound.
34 traffic and seeing 29 right, West Gulf Vector.
Yep, look at that. 15, you're good. Keep the turn coming and overfly the field. And that's what we call a right 270 departure.
All right.
Ain't that cool?
And then we're just going to keep on.
Good, yep. Overfly the field. Look at that. Perfect. And we'll continue that way. Very easy. There you go. You could go wings level. Perfect. Absolutely solid. Beautiful day.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Traffic inside, 21 Tango.
Ole mole.
Sling 2 Tango, roger. Sierra 7 Sierra Delta, frequency change approved.
Frequency change, 7 Sierra Delta, thank you.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Good. Give me a left turn heading 160. Good. 160, and we'll go up to 4,500 feet. So as we make our way up, Jibs, talk to me about slow flight.
How about I just show you?
Huh?
How about I just show you?
I can't hear you. You up with this?
How about I just show you?
You just want to show me. You don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Concentrating right now.
That's totally fine. You could show me slow flight.
Right. I'm assuming that's what you want to do first, or?
I want to start with slow flight because I want to get you a nice warm up to.
Yeah.
You know, once you become one with the airplane, we'll stall the thing and things like that. Slow flight is a nice, smooth intro. But I do want you to walk me through it verbally before you do it. So once you're done concentrating, so get up to 45, go to autopilot, do whatever you want, so you're able to talk it through.
Well, I could.
And then
I could do that now. Setting and
good.
Slow flight when we get to.
Let's make sure the plane's doing what we want it to do. Let's not rush. So we're looking, and okay, there we go. And let's let the plane level off at 45, and then we'll start talking. I just want to make sure the plane is, there it is, capturing altitude. And let's cruise it out. So we'll set the power. There's a lot to do, Jimmy. Even if you go to autopilot, does that make sense?
Yeah.
What did we just learn? Autopilot doesn't make me not have to fly. I'm just flying in a different way.
All right.
Good, let's reduce the power way out, because we're doing slow flight anyway. And I'll just switch, you switch, 2195. Good, perfect, 40% is good for now. Even 35 is good. Good, we'll get the mixture going. We'll cruise the whole thing out. Solid. Whenever you feel comfortable, walk me through slow flight.
Yeah, so we're going to put in, we're going to slow the plane down. We're going to get 100% flaps.
Okay.
And we're looking for a buzzer to start with, okay? That's going to be our starting number. We're going to round up to the nearest 5. And then what we're going to do is try to maintain that.
Perfect. So we'll maintain, what are the 3 constants in, let's go ahead and add some power to 40% so it doesn't get all that mushy. What are the 3 constants in slow flight? Remember the upside down triangle?
Yeah.
What are the 3 constants in slow flight?
It's going to be speed, heading, and altitude.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All 3 of those things we're constantly paying attention to. Not 1, not 2, but all 3.
Right.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Absolutely solid. So whenever you're ready, I want to see a heading of 160, which is what we're on.
Right.
4,500 feet. And we'll dirty the plane up. We'll get flaps in there.
Yeah.
And then we'll go ahead and find the stall horn. Easy?
Yeah.
Take it away, sir.
All right. We got first notch of flaps. We'll pull back.
But let's disconnect autopilot.
Yeah.
There you are. Take it away. Solid work. Good. 45. Again, not looking for perfect or anything. This is a nice intro. We'll get used to it. We'll get comfortable with it. We'll see what the plane feels like. We'll see what power amount we need. Blah, 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 blah. Very nice. Let's call it 70. So maintain 70 knots.
Okay.
It just gets a little mushy after that. And show me 4,500 feet. This is where you'll really start realizing what altitude in slow flight looks like, how much power is needed to get back to it. You need a lot of power to get back to 45 while maintaining 70 knots. Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nuts. It really shows you what drag does. While maintaining 80 knots, just a little buffer, give me a left turn heading 340.
340 you said?
340. Good. 4,500 feet.
Yeah.
And 70 knots. Hand on the throttle. Good. And take your time. However long it takes you to kind of get there. So 4,500 feet, 70 knots. I want you to feel what that feels like. Any initial realizations with slow flight?
Well, yeah, altitude's the issue. I mean, the hardest part.
In what way? To maintain it or to,
yeah.
The most difficult thing in slow flight, not difficult, but it just takes most attention, most work is really getting it back once you lost it.
Right.
Because defending it is easier than getting it back.
Right.
That's the thing about slow flight, you really don't want to lose your altitude. Because getting it back takes a lot, because you're on the back side of the power curve.
Right.
Good. 340, 4,500 feet, 70 knots. Altitude, you see what?
Yep.
There you go. So you need more power.
Caution, underspeed.
More power. More power. You want to look at your VSI.
Right.
Right? So if the VSI is coming down, that means we're descending. Our trend is coming down. More power. And pick the nose up. Pick the nose up. Good. So now maintain 70 with the nose. Pick the nose up. Good. Maintain 70 with the pitch. Good. And the byproduct of that will be a climb.
Caution,
see that?
underspeed.
The plane is climbing.
PV practice area, swing 432, Romeo, over at the Gulf
Caution,
course.
underspeed.
Tell you what, show me 75 knots.
Steep turns, PV.
Caution, underspeed.
Just because I want her to be quiet. 75 knots at 4,500 feet. So now that we reached 45, we lowered the nose. So now what do we need to do with our power?
We need to pull some power.
Exactly, so we don't accelerate. Absolutely solid. And these relationships are part of what will cement in your head by doing slow flight. I reduced my angle of attack. I need to reduce my power if I wish to not accelerate.
Right.
Good. Another thing we're realizing is what's called fixation. We're so focused on these two. Look what happened to the heading.
Right.
Right? And that's a normal human condition. It takes a conscious, deliberate effort to keep your eyes moving and swinging. And you'll hear this a lot during instrument. You could be so focused on one thing, you completely lose the other.
Right.
Right? So I'm not shocked you're doing it, you're human.
Right.
But part of what I want you to take away from this is if I don't keep consciously looking at all my stuff, I lose them.
Right.
All right? So let's see if we can hold 4,500 feet, 75 knots, and a heading of 340.
Underspeed.
Let's see if we could figure that out and how close to that we could come.
Caution, underspeed. Caution, underspeed.
Keep your hand on the throttle. There you go. Beautiful. This looks good. Level off now at 45. Good. Reduce power just a hair. Good. Now hold 45. Reduce power a little more. Good. There you go. Perfect. And see what that does. It should settle the speed. Good. Let's stay on our heading. Beautiful. Hold 45. Hold 45. Pick the nose up a little bit. Good. 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 There's 45. There's 340. Good. Look at that, Jibs. Look at that.
Got it.
How does that feel?
Got it.
It's very fine-tuning. What did we say yesterday? The closer to the edge you get with the performance envelope, the more sensitive everything becomes. Every single minute move and change affects everything else. Right? You pick the nose up a little bit, your speed starts dropping.
Right.
You lower the nose, speed starts building. Everything is extremely sensitive.
Right.
All right, while maintaining 4,500 feet and 75 knots, I want you to turn left to a heading of 300. Don't worry about turning until you wrote it down on the airplane.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Add some power, because we'll lose our altitude. Remember that in the turn? Beautiful. And then when you roll wings level again, you could reduce that power and lower the... Exactly. Good. On a heading of 300, show me 4,500 feet and 75 knots.
PV practice area 432 Romeo is...
This is a very important thing to look at, the VSI, right? So if we're under our altitude and the VSI is smack on 0, are we getting back to our altitude?
Underspeed.
No, so we need the VSI to point up if we ever wish to get back up to our altitude. Absolutely solid. If I were you, I'd add some power, because we're 5 knots slow and we're a hair under our altitude. Beautiful. Good. There we go. There's 45. Lower the nose to hold 45 a touch. And then you could reduce the power by a hair so we don't... Good. Hold 45. There you go. Absolutely solid. In slow flight, 4,500 feet, 75 knots. Give me a right turn, Jimmy, heading 180. Right turn 180. So first write it on the airplane. Don't worry about turning yet. Write it on the airplane. And once you have it in there, we'll turn right to a heading of 180. Solid, good. Take your time. Now remember, we're in a turn, we need some more back pressure, and therefore we need to add some power. Good, they come together. Phenomenal. A little more power, look at our speed.
Underspeed.
Good. Proud of you, Jims, look at that. How does it feel?
Caution, underspeed.
Pretty straightforward?
Yeah.
It takes a minute to get that through your brain. Once it's clicked in, you're like, you could do it all day.
Underspeed.
Right? You see how sensitive the plane becomes?
Yeah.
On this side, right? We're kind of hanging by a thread.
Right.
There's a lot of drag going on. What types of drag? Both. Induced, we have a very high angle of attack, and a lot of parasitic. You got a big fat metal board sticking out towards the relative wind on each side with flaps 100. So you have a lot of drag going on. We're hanging by a thread. You need a lot of power to do these crazy slow speeds, which is weird on the brain to compute. It doesn't initially make sense.
Yeah.
Good, let's keep that 45 and 75. So we'll reduce power and lower the nose slightly. Very nice. Nice shallow turns. Do you remember, Jimmy, how do we climb or descend in slow flight from what we talked about yesterday?
Yeah.
If you feel comfortable, let's go ahead and climb to 5,000 feet on a heading of 180 while maintaining 75 knots. So we said, what's the first thing we do when it comes to turns to headings or climbs or descents? First thing is we write it on the airplane. So let's plug in 5,000 feet. Good. Now, if you remember from what we talked about yesterday, to climb in slow flight, all you need to do is create some excess power and continue maintaining 75 with your yoke with pitch. All right, so go ahead and add, that's enough, that's good, not too much, right there's good. Maintain 75 knots with pitch. Do whatever you need to do with the pitch to smack 75 on there. Let's add a touch more power. Good. Maintain 75, and let's stay on our heading. Remember, there's a lot to look at. Maintain 75. Good. Your only job is 75 here with that. That's it.
Right.
Because the power is constant. You set it and leave it. Let's add a little more power. Even a little more. Good. Maintain 75 with your pitch.
PV practice area, swing 432, Romeo.
And I want you to tell me what the byproduct of what you're doing is.
Gate, going back to
It's a climb.
3,000 feet, PV.
The only way to maintain 75 with pitch, with this current amount of power, is by going up. Make sense?
Yep.
And that's how you climb in slow flight. You create extra power, and you continue maintaining your speed with your pitch. How quickly or slowly you wish to climb is how much power you give it.
Right.
If I added a little more power here and I said continue maintaining 75 with pitch, no problem. You'll continue maintaining 75 with pitch, but what did that do to your rate of climb?
Yeah.
It went up.
Right.
Make sense?
Yep.
Because the only way with this amount of power to maintain 75 is by pitching up further. Simple. I want you to keep doing what you're doing, your throttle. When we get to 5,000, level off and maintain 5,000 and 75 knots. Let's reduce power so we don't go way overboard. Phenomenal, Jimmy. Look at you. Incredible. Give me a right turn heading 350. So we'll first write it on the airplane. Beautiful. And it'll be a right turn. Nice, you're adding power and adding back pressure so we don't descend and get slow. I think you're a pro at slow flight. What do you think?
You're the instructor, buddy. You tell me.
Look at this. James, this is perfect.
Okay, good. Good.
How does it feel to you?
Feels good.
Good. Once we get on that heading, we'll get a little descent coming, and then we'll get into some stalls.
Okay.
How you feeling? You feel good?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Solid.
Hungry, but feel good.
Hungry?
Yeah.
When are we not, Jimmy?
I know.
When are we not? I'm hungry in my sleep. I'm just not awake to notice. What speed do we want to be at, Jim?
Yeah, I got a little bit of the wind.
Are we blaming the wind today?
No, it's me just trying to... Yeah, I am blaming the wind. Yeah.
Are we blaming the wind?
Yeah.
The best thing you could ever do for yourself as a pilot
Blame the wind.
is take full responsibility always.
Right.
Always. Always.
Just easy to blame the wind.
But it's not a professional pilot move.
I know.
Professional pilots own everything.
Right.
Professional pilot has a horrible landing and still thanks their passengers on the way out.
Oh,
They own it. They own it. That's what a professional pilot does. Okay, 75 knots, 5,000 feet, 350. Show me 5,000 feet, 75 knots, 350. Like we need a little more power.
Yeah.
Isn't it nuts being on the back side of the power curve? Because coming here, we were 40% power doing 140.
Right.
Because we were on the front side of the power curve. It's crazy. Good. Whenever you feel comfortable and you're ready to go, Jimmy, I want you to go ahead and descend down to 4,500 feet while maintaining 75 knots. What's the first thing we do? Write it on the airplane. Good. How do we do it? The exact same way we climb but opposite. Reduce power and continue maintaining 75 with pitch. Easy enough? Take it away. Look at that. Easy. Even I could do it.
I hope so.
That's it. Easy, Jims. Beautiful. Beautiful. If you wanted to shallow your descent rate, what would you do with your power right now?
I'd add power.
Good. Oh, phenomenal. Jimmy gets it. Good, and then I want to see you leveling off at 4,500 feet. 75 knots.
We are westbound 3,000.
And a heading at 350. 4,500 feet, 75 knots, and 350. What a pro. Jimmy?
Yep. Golf clap? I got the golf clap?
I'm very proud of you, man.
All right.
Really phenomenal work. Seriously. Seriously phenomenal work. I always knew you got good stick and rudder skills, but let me tell you something.
Thanks, buddy.
Really good stuff. Okay. Since we're already in this configuration,
Yep.
We could go ahead and jump into a power off stall.
Power off?
Right. I want to show you one.
Yeah, yeah.
And
please.
then, or I'll show you a few of them if you want, and then I'll have you jump into it.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Let me just do this real quick.
92995, I'm heading southeastbound to the practice area.
Oh yeah, you know what? This doesn't have that intermediate. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. My airplane.
Your airplane.
My airplane. All right. Good job, Jibs. Really good.
Thanks.
All right. So power off stall. Do you remember what we're simulating, how we recover, what the... Do you remember all that?
Yeah, we're simulating a landing.
Okay.
So we're getting there.
Cool. So let's imagine there's a runway in front of us
Right.
at 4,000 feet.
Yeah.
We're short final, 500 feet,
Yep.
okay?
Yep.
Coming into landing, flaps 100, right? Let's go mixture full rich.
Yep.
And I'll just switch tanks here. All right, there's a runway in front of us, 4,500 feet. How do we recover from slow flight?
You're going to add power
And flaps to what?
to 50.
Cool. And then,
Then
how much will I pitch down when I add power?
I mean, you're pitching for speed, so...
But when right on the recovery, do I completely nose over?
No.
No need for that.
No.
Right?
We're going to have power.
Exactly. So what I want to show you before we start recovering from power off stalls, I want to cement into your head how we don't even need power
Caution.
to
Underspeed.
recover. We don't even need power to recover from a stall. We use it because we want to do what?
Caution.
Climb away from the ground, right? But we don't need it. So what I want to show you right now is how I will stall the airplane, and then I will recover with pitch alone. I won't touch the power. And that will make you feel a little better knowing that, oh, I don't even need power to recover from stall. Because remember, when does a plane stall?
When it exceeds a critical angle of attack.
So that means that to recover from a stall, I need to bring the angle of attack back under what?
The critical angle of attack.
That's it.
Yeah.
None of that has to do with power.
Right.
Could I do that without power?
Yeah.
Right, I could do it with pitch. Make sense?
Yep.
So here's what we'll do. I'll just turn here to a different heading. I'll get away from the Torrance area. And as I'm turning, I have a lot of right rudder coming to keep that thing centered.
Caution. Underspeed.
A lot of right rudder. Feel the rudder. Put your right foot on the thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of right
Caution.
rudder.
Underspeed.
All right. So I want to cement that into your head too. We need a lot of right rudder in this plane as we turn. Okay.
Caution.
This heading's good.
Underspeed.
I'm rolling out. I bring the rudder back out. So you ready to see how we stall and recover with pitch alone? We'll start there, and then we'll introduce that power, and then we'll take it away. So here we go. Imagine there's a runway in front of us. I'm reducing power. Or you could even forget about the runway, because all I really want to show you is the recovery with pitch. So here we go. Power smoothly and nicely comes to idle. There we go. Power's at idle. My hand's off the throttle. I just want you to focus on the pitch here with me. There's the stall horn. Wings level. I'm holding the pitch. Let's find that shake, the stall. Yoke's all the way back. I can't go back further. Hates to stall. Yoke's all the way back. It will stall here in a second. Look at that. Doesn't even want to stall.
We got a tailwind.
I know. It's crazy. Yeah, yoke's all the way back. We're stuck. Did you ever want to stall a plane and weren't able to?
That's the first.
All the way back.
Yep.
Oh boy, it's an issue. Should we call Cirrus? I want a refund. We want to stall this plane. Yeah, it won't stall. There's a little bit of a shake. Let's go ahead and turn into a different direction here. And I'll just add power because I don't want to lose that much altitude. Let's see if there's a difference into the wind.
Caution. Underspeed.
But what I want to do here, Jimmy, is cement into your head that we don't need this to recover from a stall.
Right.
We use it. It's helpful. It's awesome. I'll take it. Right? We don't need it.
Right.
Because a stall is exceeding the critical angle of attack, and being, again, not stalled is coming back under. Right.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. All right. Here we are coming into the wind. Let's see if it'll make a difference. All right. All right, there goes the power. All right, yoke will be all the way back. Yeah, this feels much better. All right, yoke is all the way back. All right, let's see what the plane does. It will shake. I'm looking for a good shake. Hey, you feel that?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
kind of a stall. Here, we'll stall here again. So you see, stall in this plane is that you could sleep through it. There's not much going on. But what I want to show you is this. Okay, you felt that? There's a stall?
Yep.
Look at this. Pitch back under the critical attack, and we're not stalled.
Right.
That's it. We're not stalled. Look at this. I want to show you. Yeah, we'll stall here. This is good. Good pitch attitude. Yoke's all the way back. There's the stall. Yoke forward. Under the critical. And I could even make that stall horn go away. I'm not touching the power. I'm only doing this with pitch. Here we go. Angle of attack coming up on the critical. Critical, exceed it. Stall. Back under the critical. Going up. And critical is exceeded. There's the critical. Stall. Barely. Back under the critical with pitch alone. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
So, I'll just turn around here. When does a plane stall?
When it exceeds critical angle attack.
How do you get the plane to be not stalled again?
Caution, underspeed.
To build up,
Bring the angle of attack back under the critical. Do we need an engine to do that? Not at all. If you literally took this engine out of the airplane right now and left us two here, I would be able to stall the plane and recover. Pitch alone. All right. Now that we've done that, Jimmy, let me go ahead and climb up here a little higher.
2 miles to the south of Point Fairman, level 3,100.
This plane doesn't want to stall.
Northbound, going back into Torrance.
Very minute, but I think we got a little bit going here. So I'll go ahead and add some power. I just want to climb back up a little bit. Nice and smooth here. And once I reach the front, I'll go to 50 to get out of the airplane's way. Now, I want you to put your right foot on the right rudder, all right? And I want you to see how we maintain a heading while full coordination with left rudder, all right? And I'll just get the flaps out here before I do that. Do you see a plane 200 feet above us?
3,500.
I see it.
Cool.
I see it now.
Yeah, in sight, that's that. All right. Stay on the rudder with me. Look at this, Jims.
Yeah.
There you go. See how it's now, the brick is right under the triangle?
Yeah.
See how we're maintaining our heading?
Right.
I'm doing that with aileron.
Okay.
So rudder for coordination, aileron to maintain your heading or your track.
Okay.
Easy?
Yep.
All right. So now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and stall and recover with that power. But what I want to show you is just how little we need to bring that nose over in order to come back under the critical angle of attack. All right? All right, here we go. Bring the power back nice and slow. Nice and smooth. I'll go flaps 50. Flaps 100. And we're coming in. There's a runway in front of us. We're coming in to land. And here comes the runway. I'm coming in and oh, I'm flaring, I'm flaring, I'm flaring. A little too high, a little too soon. A little too high, a little too soon. There it is. I'm adding power.
Underspeed.
And all I'm doing, if you noticed, I just went level. I didn't even pitch down. The ocean didn't become any bigger. I went level, full power, flaps 50, and now I could slowly pick the nose up and start climbing away from the ground. Above 90, positive rate of climb. Boom, flaps to 0, and I'm gone. Made sense? Did you see how much I lowered the nose? I literally went from a high pitch attitude to level on the horizon.
Right.
Did that make sense?
Yep.
And I went full power, very controlled. That's exactly what you would intuitively do if there was an actual runway under you. You wouldn't prop strike it.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You wouldn't go like this and have the ocean come up in front of you.
Right.
Now you would do it there. Here you might do it because there's no runway. So you think, oh, I need to recover and I have a lot of room. Make sense? All right, let me show you one more and then we'll have you get into it. Actually, let me turn to this direction here. All right, I'm turning right, lots of right rudder. I'll reduce the power, I'll set the plane up in the meanwhile. Let's go flaps 50.
The PV practice area, November 204 Charlie Echo 3500.
Flaps 100.
We are over Point Vicente, and we are westbound, and we're turning eastbound, PV practice area.
All right, this is good. You ready, Jibs? Yeah. What I want you to pay attention to is how much I lower the pitch attitude. All right, here we go. Power comes out, flaps are 100, wings level. Yoke is now all the way back. Give it a little, wait for a little shake if it will ever shake. Very difficult for it to shake, but here will come a shake in a second.
practice area.
Not easy to stall this thing. Okay, let's call that a stall. There it is. So on its own it came down, but look, when I recover, I'm just keeping the nose on the horizon.
Right.
Literally with my yoke, I'm keeping it straight.
Right.
Full power, flaps 50. And now I nice and controlled start climbing away. Nothing is abrupt, nothing happens too fast.
Yep.
Everything is controlled. Above 90 positive rate of climb, flaps come out. That big dip was the actual stall, the plane falling. But once I got power in, I literally with my yoke kept the nose on the horizon as much as I could. And now I could climb out at VY nice and controlled. Does that make sense? Would you like to try one?
Yep.
All right. So I'm reducing power. There's 4,500 feet. And the goal really is just keep wings level. Once the plane stalls, whatever it does, just keep wings level. All right? Cool. All right. Do you want to try first with just pitch, or do you want to do the whole pitch?
I'll do the whole thing.
Yeah. The whole thing.
Yeah.
All right. Your airplane.
My airplane.
Your airplane. Take it away. Once you get that power in there, keep the nose on the horizon.
PV practice area 204 Charlie.
Don't pick it up, just hold it. Yep, keep it on the horizon. Power will bleed, energy will bleed, and then your yoke will have to come back slowly to keep it. Does that make sense?
Make sure you take all the space around the practice area.
Have you said that? I will. We're doing big steep turns.
Good. Full power.
Caution.
Comes together. Full power. Good. Keep the nose on the horizon. Beautiful. Flaps to 50.
Caution. Underspeed.
And now start climbing out controlled. Right? Because the only goal there is not to prop strike and hit the runway.
Right.
As long as you don't hit the runway, you're good. So just go back to straight.
Right.
Not much to it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Show me one more of them.
Okay.
I'm just looking. There's a plane out. No
There's
way.
a couple pros.
Those are 2,000 feet beneath us, not an issue. Yep. Good. So the thing I want you to do on this one, Jimmy, is the second you recover, faster on the power.
Faster on the power?
Yep, be more proactive with the thing once it's stalled. Yep. Your recovery should be along with your power.
We're going eastbound, 4,500 within slow flight.
Now keep holding it. I want a good shake. There it comes. Good.
Caution. Underspeed.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice and controlled on the horizon. Beautiful. Flaps 50. That's exact. Now start climbing out. Yep. And then you could start. Once you go flaps 50, start picking the nose up and get away from the ground. Nice and controlled. Even less pitch attitude to get over the 90 there.
Yeah.
Even lower. 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 About 500 feet a minute is great initially. Good. Above 90 positive rate of climb, flaps out.
Yep.
Simple.
Yep.
Not much to it.
Yep.
Now what I want you to do, Jimmy, is dirty the plane up, slow down, get into a stall. But but you don't have a throttle. I want to see you entering into and out of stalls with pitch alone. All right?
Yep.
Cool. And just for the heck of it, let's do that. Let's just look outside. I want you to become one with the airplane.
535 Echo Mike, about 5 miles south of Point Furman.
Throw the throttle away. Put your hand on your lap. No throttle. Just enter into and out of stalls with pitch alone. So hold it. Once the stall happens, lower the pitch. Good. Good. Not too much.
Yep.
Nice and controlled. Stalled, not stalled. Stalled, not stalled.
Right.
Stalled, not stalled.
Right.
Show me another stall.
Same way?
Same way, yeah. This is just pitch, right? We're just kind of, we're stalling our way down, right?
Area 204 Charlie Echo. We are right by the baseball diamond.
Good, so what happened there? The wing dipped a little bit, right?
Yep.
Okay, good.
2,500 PV
Pick the nose up.
Yes, we do, right.
Good, we're not stalled, right? Show me another stall.
3,000 exactly, you're going to go ahead and be doing some stalls.
Nice and controlled, wings level. Good. There we go. Perfect, we're out of it. Absolutely phenomenal. Easy? Yep. Solid work. Keep descending without power. Give me a left turn.
Headed south, delivering 3,700.
Left turn. Beautiful. What I want you to do is keep the left turn coming while descending, but descend with the stall horn sounding. So find that stall horn. Find the pitch attitude that will get that stall yelling at us, the stall horn. And keep turning left. Good. And keep descending with that stall horn sounding. Beautiful. Good. That's what I'm talking about. Good. Right? So now you got good control over the airplane. Right? We don't need a screen for this. We're just feeling the airplane.
Right.
Good. Keep that stall horn coming. Good. Keep the stall horn coming. Good. Now go wings level. Good. And looking at traffic, give me a right turn towards Catalina there. Beautiful. And give me one more stall and recovery with pitch alone. Nice and slow and gentle. No power. Put your hand on your lap.
3,500 eastbound, doing steep turns. We're going to stay over
Good.
this area for a little bit.
This pitch thing is what gets you in and out of stalls.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Will you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Power is the cherry on top. It's extra. It's a boost. It could enable us to climb away from the ground.
Right.
Make sense? Good work. Let's recover
Caution.
fully.
Underspeed.
I'll get this. Let's recover fully to a VY climb clean configuration.
Caution. Underspeed.
Beautiful. Power off stalls, not much to them. Simple.
Yeah.
You can do it in your sleep.
Yep.
Good. Good work. What do you remember about power on stalls?
Well, it's a takeoff configuration, so we're going to be 50% flaps. We're going to shoot for 6% power, see if that does. And if not, we might need to do a little bit less. We can try.
60% power is good. Otherwise, it gets very difficult to stall this thing,
Gotcha.
just because the engine is so powerful. So it gets kind of dangerous to point towards the sky like that.
Right.
60% is good. And what pitch attitude do we, degrees do we pitch up to? 20. Good, right? We hold it. The key here is lots of right rudder. Show me coordination. More right rudder. Show me that brick smack under the triangle. More right rudder. More right rudder. Left aileron. Good. Good. You see that?
Yep.
That's coordination. A lot of right rudder in this airplane. So the key with power on stall is right rudder, left aileron. All right? To keep that coming. Now, in a power on stall, if the wing dips or something, in fact, let me show you that. My airplane? My airplane. What I want to show you is, let's say a wing is dipping to the right. Stay on the rudder with me. Put your feet on the rudder. I want you to see, let's tap dance on the rudder.
Okay.
You see what that feels like and looks like?
Yeah.
You see how the rudder moves, and my hand's off the air.
Right.
You see how the rudder, I could keep the nose of the airplane with rudder alone.
Right.
See that? Lots of power going on, right? Imagine it's a power off stall, which it's not. But see what the nose is doing with our rudder?
Yeah.
Perfect. In a power on stall, we have a propeller producing power, shooting a bunch of air back towards our what? Our vertical stabilizer, right? Our rudder. There's not a propeller shooting a lot of air towards our aileron. So which do you think is more effective in that state? Our aileron or our rudder?
Our rudder.
Our rudder, right? It's getting a lot of food from our propeller. So when it comes to the power on stall, to prevent a wing from dropping one direction or another, remember this. I could keep the nose of the airplane smack straight with my feet. I'm not touching ailerons at all here. My rudder is very effective. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's the most effective.
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is tap dance with me like this. Get comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do it. Go left and right. Tap dance. Good. More right. Keep the nose straight. Good. Get comfortable with it. Tap dance. Good. We're dancing with the rudder. How does that feel to you?
Yeah.
Okay. See how an airplane works?
Yep.
Makes sense?
Yep.
Rudder's very effective. It has a lot of air food coming from the propeller. All right. So I'm back on it with you.
Okay.
Right, left, right, left.
Right.
All right. Cool. With that in mind, I want you to stay on the rudder with me,
Yep.
and I'll just turn back to that heading because I don't want to get too far out here. All right, so what I'll do is I'll go ahead and enter into a power. I'll do a power on the stall,
Yeah.
and we'll continue I'll tap dance a little bit with the rudder just to show you what it feels like, and I want your feet on the pedals with me.
Okay.
All right? And you said 50% flaps, 20 degrees of pitch?
Yep.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Here's 50 degrees of flaps. All right. There we go. Here comes 60 degrees of pitch. Remember the tap dancing, all right? Remember that, Jims? All right, here comes 60% power, and we're picking up to what pitch?
20 degrees.
20 degrees. There's 20 degrees, all right?
Caution,
Now look,
underspeed.
I'm tap dancing. See the nose moving?
Yep.
I'm tap dancing.
Caution,
All right.
underspeed.
More right rudder just to keep it coordinated, and left aileron.
Caution,
There's the stall.
underspeed.
Felt that?
Yep.
I'm not doing throttle, I just want to recover with pitch here.
Right.
Again. What keeps my wings
Caution,
level? My rudder or
underspeed.
aileron?
The rudder.
Good, I'm tap dancing. Look at that. Let's wait for the stall.
Caution, underspeed.
There's the stall. Lower the nose. What kept my wings from dropping? My feet.
Caution, underspeed.
Let's do it again. 20 degrees of pitch. I'm tap dancing.
Caution,
See that?
underspeed.
Feel that with me? You're with me on the
Yeah,
rudder?
Yep.
Keep the nose straight.
Caution,
There's the shake.
underspeed.
Lower the nose. If you keep the plane, the nose straight, the wing straight with your feet, you won't have a wing drop. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
How do you keep the nose straight? Peripheral vision. I'm looking out the side windows.
Right.
So what I want you to do is kind of glance out the side and get an idea if your wings are straight. So here we go one more time. 60% power, 20 degrees of pitch.
Caution,
I'm
underspeed.
looking out the side windows, and with my feet, I'm keeping the plane tracking straight. All right? Stall is
Caution,
coming up.
underspeed.
There's the shake. Lower the nose. I almost fell to the
Caution,
left. I used right rudder.
underspeed.
Make sense?
Yeah.
What's the tool we use to not have a wing drop?
No rudder.
Easy?
Yep.
Remember the term tap dancing. Tap dance with the rudder. The reason people have wing drops is because they have too much rudder in one direction. They try and keep the plane straight with aileron. Remember, your rudder's receiving a lot of air molecules from the propeller. Let me show you one more of those, all right? All right, 60% power. I'm coming up to 20 degrees of pitch. Just a little
Caution,
pronounced tap dancing here,
underspeed.
so you can see. See the nose?
Yeah.
All right, that's my feet. All right, let's wait for the stall to happen.
Caution,
I'm looking out the side
underspeed.
window, making sure the plane's straight. There's the shake. I could keep the shake coming for as long as I want, as long as I
Caution,
keep the plane straight
underspeed.
with my feet. Let's keep the shake coming again.
Caution.
20
Underspeed.
degrees, 20%, 20 degrees I mean. Nose straight, there's the shake.
Caution. Underspeed.
Lower the nose. No wing drop when you're on it with your feet.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
Ooh, give me that. Yeah. All right, your airplane.
My airplane.
Let's go ahead and descend to 4,500 feet, just because we're coming up to that 8,000 shelf. And we're above 90, I'll take the flaps out.
Yep.
As we're descending, Jimmy, what did you just learn and realize about power on stalls?
Yeah. Rudder's everything.
I thought that yeah was all you learned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rudder's everything, man.
Rudder's everything, man. Right? Rudder's everything.
Yep.
Don't try and keep the plane from spinning with your ailerons when practicing power on stall. All right? Make sense?
Yep.
You saw how tap dancing, what that looks like? And I could keep that power on shake coming as long as I want, as long as I keep that rudder coming, right? Keep the wings, the plane straight.
Right.
Remember, what's a spin? A spin is a non-coordinated stall. So if I keep both wings equally stalled at all time, I could keep it shaking all the way to the ground if I wanted to.
Right.
Theoretically. Make sense?
Yep.
Good. It's when a wing drops and you don't correct for it, now you have one wing more stalled than the other and you might enter into a spin.
Right.
Right. Keep that tap dancing coming. I could control that nose with my feet. Ailerons do very little for me, right? I use the aileron for the pitch, right? But keep that rudder coming. Easy?
Yep.
Good work. Good work. 55's good. This is fine. There we go. Let's go to 55. All right. Do you feel comfortable?
Yeah.
If you want me to show it to you again, I'm happy to.
Oh.
But whenever you get a chance, I want you to show us a nice power on stall, and remember with your feet, tap dancing. All right, and I'll just square the heading bug. There you are. All right, 60% power. All right, pick the nose up to 20 degrees. And looking through the side windows, keep the plane, the wings straight with your feet. Go more, 20. More, 20. More.
Caution.
Good.
Underspeed.
Hold the 20, keep the plane straight with your feet, looking out the side windows.
Caution. Underspeed.
Go more, go to 20, go to 20, don't be afraid. Keep the plane straight with your feet, even through the recovery,
Caution.
keep the plane straight with your feet. Good.
Caution.
Felt the shake?
Underspeed.
Good. So now the recovery does involve power, so I want to see you recovering with reducing pitch and adding full power.
Okay.
All right? So show that to me again.
Ready?
But hold 20 degrees.
Yeah.
Cool.
Caution. Underspeed. Caution. Underspeed.
Hold 20 more. We're at 17. Hold 20. Keep the plane
Caution.
straight with your feet.
Underspeed.
Good. There's the stall. Lower the nose. Full power.
Practice area, swing 866 Sierra Lima, currently 3,300.
You could do power on stalls all day, sir.
We're heading
right.
southbound.
Not much to it, eh?
Yep.
Easy?
Yep.
Show me one more.
Okay.
Hold that 20, Jibs.
Caution. Underspeed. Caution. Underspeed.
Hold the 20. There's the shake.
Caution. Underspeed.
Your feet are everything.
Yep.
Make sense?
Yep.
Power off stall, your feet mean a lot less because there's no propeller shooting a lot of air molecules towards your rudder.
Right.
So they're as ineffective as anything else.
Right.
But in a power on stall, your rudder's very effective. It's your friend.
Right.
It has all the food from the propeller shooting, flowing over and around it. Your rudder becomes very effective.
Right.
Make sense?
Yep.
Good work. Give me a left turn heading 120. 120. And I want you to not divert, I want you to take us to Fullerton.
Okay.
And forget the 120. Do whatever you need to do to go to Fullerton.
Okay.
And let's not keep climbing because the shelf here is 8,000. So let's. Jimmy, good work, man, with maneuvers. Perfect.
Okay.
What altitude do you want to be at?
2,000, right?
I don't know. Let's think of
Well, I don't have
airspace.
my iPad, so yeah, airspace.
So here's your iPad.
Okay.
My airplane.
Your airplane.
My airplane.
Sure, man. Take this.
Got it? Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so we have we do have airspace issues. So we can fly following, or we can go back to where we came.
I want you to tell me where I need to be under what altitude to not be in anyone's airspace.
2,000. Well, you need to be under 2,500.
Where?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, this is 25. So you need to be above 2,500 on this line.
What's 2,500?
Right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But what's the Bravo above it?
The Bravo above it's 6,000.
6,000?
Yeah.
Okay, that shelf. Okay, cool. Are there any other shelves we'll be passing by over here?
5,000.
So what's this altitude?
This 8,000.
Cool. How about this?
7.
Okay, so I'm going to be under 7 there?
Yeah.
And then under 6 here?
Yes.
So if I go to 55 or 45, I should be good?
Yes.
Cool. I like it. How about if I go to 35?
35 is fine.
Because we're flying eastbound, so 35 will keep us clear of airspace?
Yep.
Cool. It'll be above the deltas?
Uh-huh.
Okay, are we going to touch a Charlie there at all? If you zoom out? No factor there. Cool. So if you go to 35, we should be good.
Right.
Okay, cool. So I'm at 55 now. We're already clear of all the Bravos above us, but I'll keep coming down to 35. Cool. Now, if you want to get frequencies ready and stuff for Fullerton, we could give him a call. Really good work, Jibs, on the maneuvers.
Thank you, buddy.
No issue at all there.
Advise. Unless you contact, you have Papa.
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 Fullerton Tower Information, Papa, 2047 Zulu weather, wind calm, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 16, dew point 3, altimeter 3014. VOR Alpha approaching use, arriving in departing runway 24. Advise. Unless you contact, you have Papa.
Advise. Papa.
Papa.
Cool. How many miles out are we?
17 and a half.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Do you feel like you could get us to Fullerton while dealing with all the airspace and radio calls and the whole thing?
I think so.
All right. Whenever you get a chance, your airplane.
My airplane.
And what I want to do at Fullerton is a few takeoffs and landings.
Yeah.
I want to get a short, soft slip, maybe even a go-around.
Yeah.
We'll just do that. That's good. That's good. Yep. Don't let go yet. Don't let go. No rush to let go. Make sure the plane's doing what you want to do. Right. Autopilot's on, GPS, tracking the course, right. Descending, yep, all the way to 35. Awesome. Good. Now you could nice and gently become what we call pilot monitoring. Pilot flying, pilot monitoring. Yep. Good. Solid. Good work, Jimmy. How do you feel about the maneuvers?
Good. I mean, as long as you're happy with them. And
looked really good. I mean, for introducing you to them, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Very good.
Your slow flight is money. Your power on and off stalls, excellent.
All right, cool.
Excellent. What'd you learn about power on stalls?
Rudder controls the outcome.
342
Exactly. Absolutely solid. You saw the tap dancing? You have full control. Because remember, you got a big fan throwing a lot of food to a flight control surface that keeps your plane straight. Use it.
4613.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
642, read back correct, I'm with you for taxi off.
Where's the 4 flight on here? Full flights? Cool.
The 7558 Lima folded on away.
What's the ATIS, Papa?
Bravo.
Alright. We are 12 miles.
Yes.
Give them a call at like what, 10-ish?
Yeah.
Sounds good. What type of landing do you want to show us? You want to attempt and land on the numbers again?
Yeah, I'll try.
Short field? Sounds good. It'll be a full stop taxi back, and then I want to see a short field, a soft field takeoff to a soft field landing.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we are southwest-ish. Right?
Exactly. Yep. Okay. Yep. You could even just say over Seal Beach.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's terminology we all understand. They all understand. He knows exactly where you're at if you say over Seal Beach or coming up on Seal Beach.
Good afternoon, Fullerton Tower, Sirius 747, Sierra Delta is over Seal Beach, inbound, full stop with Papa.
747 Sierra Delta, Fullerton Tower, make left traffic runway 24.
Left traffic, runway 247, Sierra Delta.
Cool. So we have airspace to look out for.
We do?
Because this airspace under us, the Delta, goes up to what?
2,500.
Cool. So I'd say nothing less than 2,700 until we cross that. Or you could get on with him and say, hey, could we descend through Los Alamitos' airspace? Ask him.
Yeah, with Fullerton?
Huh?
Ask Fullerton?
Yeah.
Can we descend through Los Alamitos?
Yeah, ask him.
And Fullerton Tower, 7 Sierra Delta, can we descend through Los Alamitos?
Sierra Delta Squawk 0236.
0236, 7 Sierra Delta.
Ooh, we're learning new things here. Oh, good learning.
So he hasn't accepted it.
All right, he'll tell you in a second. Right. He's calling Los Alamitos' tower, coordinating with them, and then they'll say, sure, no problem. He's giving them the beacon code, and then he'll tell you that you can descend through it. So now, so once he does that, it's as if it doesn't exist.
7 Sierra Delta, you can start a VFR descent.
VFR descent, 7 Sierra Delta, thank you.
He coordinated with the tower. They said, sure, no problem. We're not busy. Have them descend through our airspace. So now you can do whatever you want.
So we're 6, so I'm just going to
What's the TPA?
Yeah, I'm just going to go down 1100.
Let's do it. Did you just learn something, Jims?
Yeah.
There you go. Now, as you can believe, this is a very common thing with them because they're so close to each other and people need to descend. So you'll get on with them, say, hey, can I? And then he coordinates with the tower.
Gotcha.
Cool. Good stuff, buddy. Do you see the airport site? Point to it.
I see Knott's Berry Farm. Yep, I got it.
Cool. So what we're doing is we're currently on a beautiful 45 midfield downwind, right? We'll turn right to join a left downwind runway 24. Right. And then it'll be a left base, and then it'll be final. Make sense?
Yep.
Cool. Absolutely solid. And we're doing a short field landing where you'll touch down right on the numbers. Solid.
Number 6 Yankee Lima, if you can, start the left turn southbound and keep Knots off your right side for traffic.
Proud of you, Jimmy. Good work today.
Thanks, buddy.
Really good work.
We'll call it, okay.
Really good work.
The 72 Delta traffic, 11 o'clock, 3 miles southbound of Cessna, sun level 600 feet.
73 Delta's looking.
Cessna 68 Lima traffic just southwest of Knott's Berry Farm, northeastbound of
So now as we're getting close to the airport, let's go ahead and increase the range by 1 notch.
To the east a little bit.
That's good. Perfect. Does that make sense?
May my frequency momentarily into your south of Knott's. The traffic assist coming up to Knott's 2,300.
Not for us?
Not for us, I don't know.
Number 7, Sir Delta traffic 12 o'clock, 1 mile southbound 1,100.
70 Delta
Is looking. It should be off your left.
Traffic.
Hold your altitude. Let's not continue descending.
Traffic's now there. Head to your right. They're still southbound along Beach Boulevard there.
Keep flying towards you. You're good. Keep doing what you're doing.
The traffic just off your right side, 2,100.
Inside, right here. No factory.
Yeah. 70 Delta has the traffic.
And 6 Lima traffic, no
now
factory.
You can resume your descent.
123.85. Have a good day.
Okay, see you on the way back.
Number 7, Sir Delta traffic, no factor. Runway 24 for the land.
Clear land, runway 24, 73 Delta.
Good.
That's the 482, runway 24, taxi via
Take it away, James.
That was called Tower Ground unanswered.
I'll just switch tanks here real quick.
Yeah.
There we are.
Yep.
Where are we touching down on?
The numbers.
Sounds good. And we're very far from the runway, so you could turn base a lot sooner. As long as you keep descending, we don't have to make the pattern huge.
All right.
Could even start turning base now. Big patterns are a result of not descending. Before you turn final, where will your head turn to verify something? Good. Good. And final, looks clear. Solid. It's all you, bud.
500.
Fullerton Tower, Cessna 42, holding short 24 Alpha, ready for departure.
Cessna 42, Fullerton Tower, hold short of runway 24, landing traffic.
Hold short of runway 24, Cessna 42.
Fullerton Tower, Cessna 523 Echo Romeo, looks like I'm about 6 nautical miles to the northeast inbound for full stop with Papa.
That's 523 Echo Romeo, Fullerton Tower, make the straight in runway 24.
Straight in runway 24, 3 Echo Romeo.
You're a pro.
All right. I'm sure they'd like to taxi back.
Number 7 is Sierra Delta, any right turn, runway 24, taxi via Bravo.
24 via Bravo, 7 Delta.
You're a pro, sir.
All right.
You're a pro. Nice job. Now, I know you know this. Could we have turned final a touch later?
Later?
Yes. Meaning we came to the runway almost diagonally.
Runway 24,
clear right.
clear takeoff.
You noticed that too? Good, solid, good. Good. Because even though making a pattern small doesn't mean we want to show up to the runway diagonally.
Right.
You still want to have that short final.
Right.
So good observation. Beautiful, Jims. Amazing power management. Incredible. You touched on right on the numbers. Very, very, very good. Very good. Good stuff. What I want to see is a soft field takeoff to a soft field landing. All right? Cool. And we'll square the heading bug and track that on the upwind. Good stuff. Good stuff. Fenomenale.
That's 3 Echo Romeo.
I'm very proud of you, Jimmy, today. I don't know where you pulled it out of. Actually, I didn't doubt that you would.
It was a monster that I drank.
But really good work, Jimmy.
Maybe being hungry makes me more focused.
Could be. I believe it. Listen, hunger is equals alertness.
Yeah.
Full equals tired.
99157 forward to ground, runway 24, run up, taxi.
That might be the thing. Maybe the secret is skip breakfast before you go fly.
Cessna 482, contact SoCal departures, have a good flight.
Over to departure, have a great day, Cessna 482.
And Sierra 747, Sierra Delta, holding short runway 24, looking for close traffic.
This 747, Sierra Delta, forward tower, runway 24. Clear for takeoff, right close traffic, approved.
Clear for takeoff, right close traffic, runway 24, 7 Sierra Delta. Okay.
Final looks clear. And you can keep it turning.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll keep it right over the runway. Take it away, take it away, take it away, take it away. Engine indications are in the green, airspeed's alive. Good, good, good. Beautiful work, more smooth,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Perfect, solid. Good, take it away. Flaps up.
Flaps up.
Good work. Show me this heading. Show me that heading. Show me that heading.
Traffic, traffic.
Okay, we can start turning.
Wind 250 at 4.
Good. That was great. Smoother, less abrupt. I want you to imagine there's a cup of coffee here. How could we make the coffee not spill?
Right.
Good. Solid. Beautiful. Soft field landing, what's your technique? You add power on touchdown or come in with a little more power?
Come a little bit more.
Sounds good. Also, what I want to see here is just a forward slip, so we can knock that out. So forward slip to a landing and then a soft field landing. So keep your altitude higher. I'll tell you when to start descending from 1,100 feet, so just maintain 1,100 feet. And you can do flaps if you want, but just maintain 1,100 feet. Because I want to have room to slip.
And Cessna 3 Echo Romeo, that's your destination?
3 Echo Romeo, I'd actually like to taxi you back to 24. I'm off at Echo, if it looks like Foxtrot.
Cessna 3 Echo Romeo, runway 24. Taxi via Alpha, you'll be following a Cessna just east of the tower.
Okay, runway 24 via Alpha.
You get your base.
Cessna, which I'm sure I'll see.
Sierra 7, Sierra Delta number 1, runway 24, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 24, 7 Sierra Delta.
Good. We'll maintain 1,100 feet until I'll tell you that we are good to start descending, and then we'll go ahead and slip the thing. Keep turning more, not diagonal. Each turn should be a 90-degree turn. Keep turning more. We should be perpendicular. Good. Wings level. Good. Is final clear?
Final's clear.
Let's reduce power, go flaps 100. Good. Let's turn final, nice and slow, not too steep, because we started it nice and early. Good. Now we could keep turning final. Now you could start descending, and I want to see a forward slip. So how will you slip the thing? Show me a full
Sync
slip.
rate.
We're kind of high.
Sync rate.
0 at 4.
500.
Keep the slip coming.
Sync rate.
We're to the right.
Pull
Good.
up.
Let's go back to the left.
Pull
Keep the
up.
slip coming.
Pull
Good.
up.
Keep the slip coming. Good.
Sync rate.
Keep the slip
Pull
coming.
up.
Good.
Pull up.
Jimmy, let's
Pull
go
up.
around.
Pull up.
Nice and controlled. Good. Flaps. 50. Beautiful.
Sierra Delta, right close traffic, approved for runway 24.
Right close traffic, runway 24, 7 Sierra Delta.
Are we above 90 positive rate of climb? Good. Phenomenal. Awesome.
Airport 2,
Traffic,
antenna, we
traffic,
could turn right.
traffic, traffic.
runway 24, Charlie.
Good. Nice go around, Jimmy. Yeah. Good stuff. So now, soft field landing. Cool. Very nice. Good go around. Full power, flaps 50, positive rate, above 90, flaps to 0. Keep it climbing. Which I'll tell you a little secret, 9 out of 10 go-arounds, when you go flaps 50, you'll be over 100, not only 90, right? Because your starting point's a lot faster than takeoff. Cool.
This 3 Echo Romeo, ready to go?
Actually, give me another minute or two, 3 Echo Romeo. I'm almost there.
Let me know when you're ready to go. Sierra 7, Sierra Delta, number 1, runway 24, clear to land.
Clear to land, 24, 7 Sierra Delta.
Get a little closer to the runway. We're really far. Like if you lost an engine right now, you wouldn't make the runway. Does that make sense? Yeah. Cool. All right, soft field landing. Technique.
And Fullerton Ground System 5 to 3 Echo Romeo, you guys don't happen to do flight planning on the ground here, do you?
Of course they
sure
do.
Then if so, I got a VFR request for you.
Final looks clear.
I'm ready.
And I want you to... don't turn yet, don't turn yet.
I'm a 172 slant golf. I'd like to...
500.
Long Beach. And I guess I'll do it at 3,000 feet.
523 Echo Romeo, Fullerton ground tower. On departure, turn left, heading 120.
We were clear to land. We were.
Frequency 125.35. Squawk 0232.
Soft field landing.
Okay, squawking 0232. The departure frequency will be 125.35. And on departure, left heading 120. 3 Echo Romeo.
This 3 Echo Romeo, read back correct. Let me know when you're ready to go.
Scratch the soft. We'll just bring it to a stop. Good. Good try.
Yeah, I was way too fast.
Good. Good. Good learning.
So
we ditched the plan and we reverted back to flying the airplane safely. Make sense? Absolutely solid. Good.
So what you did, you're going to be on a discrete beacon code, so we all know where you're at. And it's all good to go. And on that 120 heading, you'll be fine. You'll be aiming right towards the TFR, which is also approved because you're talking to air traffic control.
Okay, sounds like a plan. I appreciate it. And 3 Echo Romeo, I'm ready to go when you are. Holding short runway 24 at Alpha.
Oh, 3 Echo Romeo.
Runway 24, clear for takeoff.
Runway 24 cleared for takeoff, and then that left heading 120.
I want to hang out with her.
Sierra 7, Sierra Delta, runway 24, taxi via Bravo.
24 via Bravo.
We could call it.
Sure.
Yeah, unless you want to do another one.
Come on, it's your call.
It's up to you.
Oh, might as well. We already got the clearance.
Let's do it. Let's do it. What do you want? Which one do you want to do?
We'll try the. We'll do soft again.
I love it.
Yeah, the short's pretty.
Shorts, you're good. But either way, I want you to hold that runway, extended runway center line. Yeah. 3 Echo Romeo. Love it. She's excited.
She's excited. She's got fly following.
She's an excited individual.
Yeah.
Some people have that excited. I'm excited too. I don't.
Right.
I'm mellow. I'm mellow. Mellow. Good slip, but just like my feedback with the soft field, smoother. Enter into it smoother, more controlled. I don't want to feel yanked. Does that make sense? Smooth. You know how when the autopilot levels off at a specified altitude, it does it without you even feeling it? It doesn't do that. I want you to control the airplane the same way like the autopilot.
Right.
Anticipate it, smooth, enter in and out of things nice and smooth, control. Make sense? There's a lot we could learn from the autopilot, believe it or not.
Should I change this to VFR?
Yeah. Yeah, and, so you said soft to soft?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's do it.
Fullerton Tower, Sierra 747, Sierra Delta, holding short runway 24, looking for right close traffic.
7 Sierra Delta, squawk VFR, approved, runway 24, clear for takeoff.
Squawking 1200 and clear for takeoff, runway 24, 7 Sierra Delta.
Alright, finals clear. And if you let go of this, how's your trim looking? That's why it went way crazy on the wheelie last time.
Gotcha.
Make sense? Cool. All right. Runway looks clear. Take it away, sir. And I'll bug the. I'll do the heading bug for you. All right, take it away.
Instruments in the green.
Good. Nice and controlled. Everything is smooth. Good.
24 taxi Alpha.
More right rudder. Good. Stay right over here. I'm with you. Just like that. See that?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Now take it away. Absolutely phenomenal. Heading.
Caution.
Heading.
Traffic.
Good. For some reason, we have a tendency to go right. All right, there's the antenna. Hey, clear right. Good. That will take a little bit of priming your brain to keep extended around selling, because for some reason, there's the tendency. Lots of right rudder. There you are. There you go. Lots of P factor when you're climbing right turn.
Yeah.
Good. This is a good distance from the runway. You see that?
Yep.
Good. Perfect.
Who's number one?
Fullerton Tower, 90915.
Let's go a little more to the right because we're flying away from the runway. Does that make sense? Let's parallel it. Good.
157 Fullerton Tower approved, runway 24 clear for takeoff.
Perfect.
Clear for takeoff, runway 24, 90915.
964 Lima, Fullerton Tower, what is your request?
Fullerton Tower, Skyline 756, changing Lima outside the VOR, on the VOR approach inbound. Would like to remain the pattern after we do one landing.
Okay, I'm going to try one more time. 996 Lima, Fullerton Tower, what is your request?
Why are we not descending?
I don't know.
Cool.
6 for limit traffic taking the runway. Will be a right crosswind. You're next to go.